Okay, so this is our next problem set. If you are in cohort 3, cohort 2, or cohort 4, this is going to be due on Thursday. Okay, so cohort 4, you have one night to finish this up. If you are in cohort 1, this is due on Friday. Okay, so you have a little bit of extra time. All right, let me just adjust this a tad so that you can see. There we go. Okay, so for this problem set, you need to do the first page, okay, which gives you a table of values. It asks the cost per guest. It asks the party fee that the skating rink charges, okay, because this graph represents the number of guests and the total cost to have your party at a skating rink. On the next page, you do not need to do everything. You only need to do the 3 questions that are circled, so number 9 and number 10, which goes back to our learning targets from last week, except instead of saying slope, they're saying rate of change. And instead of saying initial value, instead of saying y-intercept, they're saying initial value. So we'll talk about these. They're just like what you went through last week, what we did last week. And number 11. Don't need to do number 12, but if you would like to do it for extra credit and it's correct, I will give you a few points of extra credit. And then on the next page, number 2, 3, and 4, which are just like in your notes, which hopefully you have out, these 2 problems. Okay, so you can be referring. We've got our 3 goals that'll walk us through and get us through that. And then number 5 and number 6. Okay, these are tables like what I was talking about here. Okay, where you have the table, sometimes you need to add on to find that initial value. All right, we won't go through all of this together because I want you to try some of it on your own. But let's just talk through this first page. Okay, we'll start with this. So Dylan is planning to have his birthday party at a skating rink. The rink charges a party fee plus an additional charge for each guest. Okay, so there's a party fee. So that means if you want to have your party, it doesn't matter if 2 people are coming or 200 people are coming. You need to pay this flat fee. And then, depending on how many guests you have, there's another charge. So for instance, maybe it costs $10 to rent out this pavilion, and then for each person who comes, it's an additional $4. So if 1 person comes, it's $14. If 2 people come, then it's $18 and $22, like that. All right, so the first thing we have to do here is to graph the ordered pairs. So that's pretty straightforward. We've just got 153, we've got 256, and so forth. You can kind of do that on your own. I'm going to stop the video and let you work through that yourself.